the 50th anniversary of the so-called Roswell incident, when an alien spacecraft allegedly crashed in the New Mexico desert. And Roswell is getting ready for an invasion of little green men. Well, not the kind on flying saucer, the kind on dollar bills. UFO tourism is big business in Roswell, and next weekend 150,000 people are expected for the International UFO Convention. If you can't make it to Roswell, New Mexico, MSNBC will be broadcasting from there next weekend. Well, with all the talk about aliens these days, it's high time for a handbook of alien abductees and would-be abductees. Joe Tripician is the author of the official Alien Abductee Handbook, How to Recover from Alien Abduction Without Hypnotherapy, Crystals, or CIA Surveillance. Joe, thanks for being with us.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I've got a big question. This newsroom here, is this an alien spacecraft or not?
In size it resembles one, but, you know, the equipment is a lot more recessed in the alien spaceship, but there is a similarity that the employees of MSNBC have that same glazed look in their eyes.
Oh, now that's not nice to say, Joe.
Well, it's mind control.
Have you been abducted?
No, you know, I've never even seen a UFO. I've never been a member of the UFO cult, but I do know what it's like to be a member of a cult because I was married for 13 years, so I know a little bit about mind control.
I'm about to throw the book at you. What makes you such an expert in this topic?
Well, no, all sincerity aside, about 2 years ago, I met a woman who claimed that she was abducted by aliens. She seemed perfectly normal, had a sense of humor, but it got me wondering. I thought, how does somebody deal with this? There ought to be a handbook out there, something to comfort the abductee, to alarm the unaware, to slander the aliens, and ridicule the government all at the same time.
Who did you interview for this, Joe?
About 12 or so abductees, and like I say, most of them seemed perfectly normal. Well, there was a few of them that were a few clip loads short of David Koresh, but that goes without saying.
All right, let's go through some of the things that you highlight in your book. The first one is how to diss an alien. Now, why would you want to diss an alien? Well, my first question.
Well, these are creatures who take you against, you know, your will, and they subject you to these really painful and humiliating medical experiments. And so the best way to diss an alien is to make fun of the way they look, because they all have the same, you know, big bug eyes, big oversized heads, Kate Moss bodies, you know, gray, white, palish skin. So you just walk up to them and say, "Yo, Gumby." Or you could say, you know, I liked you guys better when you were in Deliverance.
Or at least the tribe from Beetlejuice has designer tabletops.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Did I know that one or what? I was looking at it right on the screen. All right, the next one, what to tell a doctor.
Yes, well, you know.
Without having him or her think you're nuts.
Yes, or, you know, because this is a guy that could put you away for the rest of your life. So what you want to do is just make an excuse. Tell them that you heard high colonics were good for you. You know, or tell them that you sobered up halfway through your tattoo parlor visit. Okay. These should work.
Absolutely. Yeah. How do you interpret alien language? I mean, that's obviously a problem if you bump into a bunch of aliens and you're being abducted. You want to be able to speak to them.
That's true, and that's why we have these great illustrations in the book done by the superb Larry Christmas, and they you know, walks you through the whole scenario.
Oh, look, they're the alien gestures right there. You want to explain those to us, Joe? And how did you figure those out?
Again, these are done through minutes and minutes of exhaustive research, and again, several interviews that I conducted.
And those are, go ahead.
Greetings, walk this way, and of course they were popular. Who does your nails?
Absolutely. Now that you've done this kind of a book, what are you going to do next?
Well, we've got a whole album. Well, we have a whole album's worth of songs called Melodies for Abductees, and these are songs inspired by the new millennium. You know, people are feeling a lot of anxiety as the year 2000 approaches, and with good reason. And so these songs sort of help us through that coming anxiety period.
Well, Joe Tripician, I think it's a very interesting book and certainly makes for interesting reading. Thanks for being with us, and good luck with your next effort.
Well, thank you. May the forceps be with you.
On that note, we're going to take a quick break. We are coming back with much more.